program. Hi.
Hi, how are you? How you doing?
Yes, get you a drink. Get you a drink. Yes. Let me get everybody here. Hello. Hello.
There's our guy.
No, yes,
Can we move upstairs, everybody?
all right, whenever you see you tell us, we'll go.
Got to. Come on, let's go upstairs, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Come on, Bill Copeland. Come on here. Let's go. Oh, can we help this? Thank you for being here. Thank you is not enough for me. I really wish we could be ingenious enough to create a word that said thank you and that we're grateful and that we are thrilled and excited, that we have great hope. Even though there may be pain and there may be suffering going on, we have great hope. I wish there were a word that we could say to you that would convey to you how we feel when this event comes around every year. I just said to the person that's coming up next that I don't know what I would do if it were not for her. I'm glad that she came along and I came along at the same time in history.
Because often Focus publishes this list of the power people in San Francisco. This is the audience of power people in San Francisco. They're people who are powerful enough to change lives. And they change them by working with the family at Glide, whose mission it is to rectify, to ratify for some people, and to put in order what life is all about. I've seen so many life changes from my experiences here that Cecil knows he has no trouble whatsoever when he calls. I generally answer. So thank you. We are here for a wonderful celebration. 25 years of public service, of meeting crises, of meeting human needs, of patching people and lives back together again. And it's my honor just to say the name of some people who've been instrumental in helping the Glide family make that happen. Bill Steele and I became friends really on the mother continent, my mother continent, Africa. We were on a trip together to the Ivory Coast, and that's when we really got to know one another.
That we wanted to give to you is a digital PC diary to help you, Bill. Sometimes we think you may forget and not. And if you put this in your diary, will you please? Here it is. Hold that now. The big thing we have, of course, is that we've got so much here. In this bag, you've got to have sustenance. You've got to have something. So we've got you some black-eyed peas. Oh, I'm sorry. Some beans, Bill. You want to hold that too? We also got you some rice. This is staple stuff here. We always have beans and rice here. So there's your staple stuff. And what we have. Now, may I have this? Go right ahead, sir. Tell him what you got there. This is a counselor in our drug program here.
So, on behalf of the Glide family and recovery family here at Glide, I'd like to accept you.
What is it? What is it? Tell us what it is.
Wild Irish Road.
Wild Irish. How much did it cost? 90 cents. Also, Bill, we wanted to present you this plaque to let you know how much we love and appreciate you and the work that you do in the broader community, and certainly with us as well as all of the people throughout the nation and the world. We want to thank you and your company, Chevron. And so we honor you because you have touched our lives deeply with your concern, commitment, and compassion. Bill. Okay. Come on out up here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Gene Friend is really a friend. I got to tell you a story. Right after the earthquake shook us all, I got a call from Gene Friend and said, "How things going? Are we still standing?" I said, "Yeah, things are all right. We lost all the power, but we're still standing. We're trying to make it." He said, "All right, I'll talk to you later on." 2 or 3 days later, I heard from Gene, and he called me up and said, and the power was still out. I had to go in the dark office with a candle going in, and he said, "I passed by, you all are doing a great job." We had truckloads of fruit and vegetables and clothes that had come in, and we were passing them out to thousands of people. And he saw that, and he said, "I want you to know you're doing a good job. You are truly our friend. Truly our friend, Gene Friend. Very much so. Thank you, and thank the rest." Now, let's get this. How about Ripple? All right. What happened to the Ripple? Yeah, we got, listen, I want you to know we got a different brand than you, Gene. No doubt about it. Hold it there, just give him it. He's asking for it. Give it to him now. That's right, let's go. What is it? Come on, say something.
On behalf of the recovery community, I'd like to offer this bottle of Cisco wine.
Take it out, G. Let's see that Cisco. How much does that cost? 90 cents. Oh, yeah, sure. Here's also a gift. I don't need to get into what the gift is. You'll see it when you unwrap it. We also have a book for you, Gene, from the kids, from their heart. Also, of course, we have autograph. Autograph. It's autograph. Oh, yes. Oh, it's autograph. Yes. We have beans and rice. But I tell you right now, we want our beans and rice back. So don't let Bill still leave here with the beans and rice. Get the beans and rice back. All right? Also, Gene, of course, we have this plaque for you. See the situation between the SLA and the Hearst family. And it's unbelievable what we had really been dealing with. She sensed that, and she said, "Do you need any help? If I can help anyway, let me know." And I said, "Who is this, my God?" And I said, there must be something here, because she's genuine in her cause. And ever since then, I have had an opportunity to be in the presence of Diane Feinstein as a as a politician and a diplomat, statesperson, a statesman, a stateswoman, but also as her friend. You can know that what we're doing in the world and wherever she's a part of it will be in good hands, because she can handle the situation. I've seen her under crisis, and I've seen her under calmness. She's tough. She's great. She is my politician and my statesperson, Diane Feinstein.
I've known Cecil for a long time, until this evening when he started saying 25. This is the first moment that I realized next year is my 25. So I'm beginning to have some understanding of the emotions that are going through you. But I need to tell you that I think you're a very, very, very special man. I really do. And there's a very simple reason for that, for me, and I always had it. And it's hard to express that in public. I'm going to try very briefly and let you know why it's a joy to honor Cecil. Very few of us in life ever get into real positions of power. Most of the people who get to a high level abuse it. I would say perhaps 80%. On the other side, there are some who take that power and truly deal with it. Not just money power, sexual power, imagination power. But when you can say to 5 people, or 10 people, 15 people, or 1,000 people, trust me, do this. Trust me, do that. We have a privilege in our company. There are about 400 of us. And we deal with hundreds of thousands of people a year. And the only concern that I have takes common sense. And common sense tells me that I should do unto others as others would do unto me. And all I kept thinking about this evening is that's where it's at. What do you do with the clout that you have? Not just with your money, with your mind. What do you do with common sense? When I think about when I come into this building, I realize that I can't name more than maybe 4 or 5 spaces on the entire planet that the minute you walk in, the difference is that you trust the scene, you trust the space. Some businesses have it, some theatrical organizations, very, very few. You walk into this building, you feel okay. How many other buildings are there that you can think of that can hold 1,000 people and you feel safe? I just, you don't want to stay in there for a while. How much time you spend like that in this building? So, I've thought all day, how can I show my respect and honor? And I've come up with a very simple donation to your church. That be it once or twice a year or more, any time that an artist comes to San Francisco and will commit to playing in honor of and to benefit this church, I will do that concert forever and ever. Thank you.
Bill Graham, thank you, Bill. Thank you, thank you.
Were I not late, you wouldn't have had all that mic time. Maybe. I do apologize for the tardiness, but for almost 25 years, Bella and I have done this together, sometimes alone. You're right, she's always there. She doesn't have anything else to do either. But I am absolutely delighted. 25 years of being associated with Cecil Williams. I have watched the transformation. I have the photographs of the San Francisco State arrest, of protests. I've been on Cecil's board. I recall when he told the bishop where he could go, what he could do with himself. Cecil's been impressive over the years. And each one of the persons who've been before you, I think, have cataloged in one manner or another their own personal experience with Cecil, the institutional experience that they've had with Cecil and Glide. 25 years of celebrating. And we've had Cecil at the Capitol on many, many occasions. Jane come down and say something, I didn't tell him what may happen on any given day in Glide, and that none of you would qualify for support appropriately acknowledged and appropriately respected. There are 80 members of the legislature in the 25th anniversary of the celebration and the continuation of Moe's famous kitchen. And to that end, Cecil, I have with me resolution appropriately from, some of you have gotten resolutions from the legislature, but never one like this one. This one is really very significant. And none of you have gotten plaques from the legislature. We absolutely broke the bank on this. The first receipts from the quarter-cent increase in the sales tax. Have been appropriately spent. And Cecil, I congratulate you.